to understand lactate threshold, to understand what the effort is in terms of watts, to understand what he has to do in terms of lap splits, and Bobby is very, very impressed with how he has done. And for the first time now, Brian, we see Jens go under 17 seconds, so
wow.
He's not slowing down, he's actually speeding up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Anthony, he's not just going to be telling his legs to shut up at this stage, he's telling every part of his body to shut up, because it's going to be hurting his lungs, his arms, his back, everything's going to be hurting at this stage. What a guy.
It's absolutely incredible how he's doing now. It's fantastic to see the effort. The average speed of each lap is just going up all the time. 50.973 kilometers an hour on lap 186. He needs 13 more laps, and Jens Voigt will be the world hour record holder. The question now is, how far can he put this record out of sight? He said to me earlier he was going for 50.5 kilometers, but this is looking like it could go well outside. Brian, he was looking for 50.5.
Wow.
He's out the saddle sprinting.
Yeah, he's out the saddle there. I'm not sure whether that's a good sign or a bad sign, but it's certainly hurting him, I'm sure. So he's got another 5 minutes or so, and let's see where he's going to go with that. It looks like he's going to be on schedule or ahead of schedule, so but he needs it. This is really hurting him now, I'm sure.
10 laps to go now. 10 laps to go until Jens Voigt beats the world hour record. The crowd are going pretty wild in here as they look now to bring him home. Lap number 190 for Jens Voigt. 9 laps to go. Mexican waves now in the crowd. The atmosphere in here, Brian, is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's brilliant. This is the first time I've been here in the Swiss National Velodrome. It's a superb building, and the people here are really getting behind Jens now.
It's absolutely great to see. They are going pretty mad as they look to bring Jens Voigt across the line. He has 3.5 minutes coming up now of this 1 hour, and he's at lap number 192. His head's going down towards those bars as he hits 48 kilometers. 49.7 kilometers is the distance that he needs to cover. 199 laps, and now he's just doing what Jens knows, and Brian, that is get out the saddle, just rip into it and try and break the hour record.
He's fighting it everywhere. Every meter around this track is hurting him now, but he's going for it in typical Jens Voigt style. You've got to admire the man.
You must admit, sitting at home now, I remember when I saw Francesco Moser beat the hour record in the technology era.
Yeah.
And I saw Boardman beat the hour record, and somewhere at home some youngster is watching this and may end up doing this in the future. It's inspirational, isn't it, to see a rider go like this?
It's inspirational to all of us, Anthony. Young, old, middle-aged, whatever. It's a fantastic performance. So great to see a 43-year-old guy still capable of doing this kind of performance. Huge credit to him.
Absolutely. Here he comes now. Jens Voigt is heading round this track. 196 laps of this track have now been completed. 2 minutes 24 seconds to go as he now is heading up towards the mark. The mark is 199 laps, and Jens now is really starting to ratchet up this effort. The crowd are absolutely going wild in this velodrome. Mexican waves, cheering, shouting, you can't hear yourself think. In fact, I don't remember any other atmosphere like this other than in the London 2012 Velodrome. Everyone is standing up now. Jens Voigt is coming round. He is going to beat the hour record with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Now it's about how far he puts this out of sight. Jens Voigt goes 49.5 in 59, 45, 499. It's counting down now towards this record. Jens Voigt is inside 1.5 minutes. Lap number 200 on the track. What an absolutely supreme performance by Jens. He said to me earlier, I'll do 50.5 kilometers and anything else is going to be a bonus. 1 minute 16 seconds of purgatory left for the man who is 43 years of age, riding for the Trek Factory Racing. Twice a yellow jersey in the Tour de France, 2 stages in the Tour de France, and a team time trial as well. 1 more minute to go, 60 seconds. How many more laps can Jens Voigt do? He's won the Criterium International 5 times, a professional since 1997. 45 seconds to go, and Jens Voigt is now picking this up more and more. 203 laps are completed so far by Voigt. It is a stunning performance by this man. 204 laps would be an incredible 51 kilometers. Can he do it? He looks like he's going to do the 204 laps. That's 51 kilometers of racing on this track. Voigt now digging deep. He's going to come down, right down to the 15 seconds, 14 inside the last 10 seconds. Jens Voigt is the world hour record holder. 9 seconds to go. The gun will be fired in 3 seconds. 2, 1. It's all over. Jens Voigt has beaten the world hour record. He has done 205 laps. He will now ride round to complete his hour record, and he has done it. Well, by my calculations, and of course there's a little bit of a formula